What's up YouTubers, this is Team Yugioh 2 here, and today I'm bringing you a Yosenju deck profile. So we're going to get straight into this. I've earned 3 Yosenju Kama 1. When this guy's normal summoned, immediately after it resolves, I can normal summon another Yosenju monster from my hand, except another Kama 1. This guy, if I control another Yosenju monster, I can target one face-up card my opponent controls and return it to the hand. So that's a really good card. I've earned 3 Kama 2. Same as the other one, when he's normal summoned I can normal summon again. This card can attack my opponent directly. When it does, the damage inflicted is halved. So yeah, it's pretty cool again. And with these guys during the end phase, they go back to your hand. So I've earned 3 Yosenju Kama 3. This guy's the Searcher. Again, when he's normal summoned, I can normal summon again. And when another Yosenju monster inflicts damage to my opponent, I can add 1 Yosenju card from my deck to my hand, which means I can actually search the counter trap to my hand. So that's really good. Again, during the end phase, it goes back to my hand if it's normal summoned. I've earned 3 Yosenju Sujik. This guy is basically an honest. During the end phase, if it's normal summoned, it returns to the hand. And then I can use one of these effects per turn during either player's damage step. When a Yosenju monster you control battles a monster, I can discard this and it gains 1000 attack. Or I can target one Yosenju monster on the field, it gains 1000 attack to the end of the turn. So it's really good for bumping your attacks up. I've run 2 Yosenju Maggot. This is generally the guy you use Sujik with to pump up to a 3k attack. If this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 Yosenju monster from your deck, except another Maggot. During the end phase, if it's special summoned, return it to the hand. This guy's really good, so that you have actually got a monster on the field during your opponent's next turn. So yeah, 2 of those. And I've earned a copy of Thunder King Ryo, just to lock down the opponent, full stop. That's the monster liner. Get onto the spells. And 3 Pot of Duality. This card is amazing in this deck because you don't special summon, you just constantly normal summon. So 3 of these is essential in the deck. 3 MST, pretty standard at the moment. And then obviously 3 Tenkai, because they are all Beast Warriors. I've double Dark Hole, just cause. Snatch Steal, again, one of the best cards in the game, wins games. I run this field spell card, Divine Wind and Mist Valley. Once per turn, if a wind type monster I control is returned back to my hand, I can special summon a level 4 from my deck, a level 4 wind type. So again, this card means I do actually have a monster on the field during my opponent's next turn. So it's really good. Onto the traps. We have Yosenju's Secret Move. This is basically an infinity barrier. It's searchable via Kama number 3. And it's also searchable via this card, which I don't currently run, but in the future I will be when new support comes out. This is Yosen Training Grounds. Every time a monster is normal summoned, a Yosenju, I put a counter on it. I can remove 1 to increase attack, or I can remove 3 to add 1 Yosenju card from my deck to my hand. So basically, Secret Move, when a spell trap card monster is activated, and I control at least 1 Yosenju card, so that can either be in Pendulum or a monster, then I can negate the activation and destroy it. And obviously then we have 3 Vanity's Emptiness. This deck can legit run Vanities because it just normal summons. You don't need to special summon in the deck at all. So yeah, perfect in the deck. We have 2 Mistake. This shuts down a lot of decks. Cliff Orts, Satella Knights, a Necros, Burning Abyss. Well, it hits a lot basically. Card is really, really good. Doesn't hurt my deck apart from Tenkai, which obviously you just play around that. So yeah, this card is really, really, really good. It can cause a complete lockdown. Get a Vanities and a Mistake out, and quite often your opponent will scoop if they can't get around it. Double Mirror Force. Again, just because we want the monster removal. Macrocosmos, because again this deck does not get hurt by it at all, because your monsters go back to your hand during your end phase. This hurts Cliff Orcs again, hurts Burning Abyss, hurts the Tellers, hurts Necros, hurts the lot, and also hurts Ritual Beast as well, which seems to be looking pretty good as well. Bottomless Trap Owl obviously, and a compulsory evacuation device. So that's the main deck. 41 cards. I don't run the pendulums currently. I will show you them if I can find them. We have following pendulum monsters, which currently I do not use because they're just not needed at the moment. We have Yosenju Dieback. When he's summoned, basically bounce 2 cards back to your opponent's hand. So this will be pretty good at some point. And then we have Yosenju Shinchu R and Al, right and left. Again, they're both pretty good cards. I'm not going to go through their effects at the moment, but at the moment they're just not needed. Anyway, we get onto the extra deck. Now, I am missing one card from this, which is Lightning Chidori. I don't have a copy at the moment, although in testing, in 12 matches, I've yet to have made an Exceed. So, but apart from that, I've got everything else here. So we've got the standard 2 Castal, 101, Zaiton, Tiger King, because they're all Beast Warrior, Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. This card is really good in the deck. It's 3 level 4s to make it. This card's effect can only be applied resolved while it has Exceed material. This card can attack the opponent directly for 2k, as you can see. Your opponent cannot target any Harpy monsters with effects or for attacks. During each end phases, detach 1 Exceed material. So this guy can basically just win games, cause a lot of damage. We've got Abyss Dweller, Cowboy. Cowboy is probably one of the few Exceeds I might use in this deck because you know, obviously it finishes off games and the attacks of the Yosenjus aren't massive, so Black Shippercorn, Rhapsody, Steel Swarm Roach, Ragnar Zero, Diamond Dyer, and I've run 1 rank 6 Photon Strike Bouncer just because I have the 2 level 6s in the deck. So yeah, the deck's going to be getting a lot more new support. So I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. I will keep you updated how the deck works, etc. And if I make any changes to the deck, please like, subscribe and comment. Peace.